Well, in trend forecasting, we say that all things are connected, whereas Chief Seattle had said, all things are connected like the blood which unites us all. So you have to look at the whole picture. And all the things you mentioned are going to affect the economy and geopolitics, etc. So if you're going to talk about geopolitics, how about oil prices? Well, Brent crude is, it's been hanging around the $77 a barrel. Could that change? Well, if the economy keeps going down, the prices will go down. Oh, yeah, but how about the war in Ukraine and the Israel war? How about if they go to war with Iran? It's going to rack up oil prices to like about $130 a barrel, and that'll crash the equity markets and the global economy. Could anybody forecast where it's going? We look at all the data coming out, and one week they say we got to bomb those Iranian nuclear plants, and the next week they say they won't. So you don't know what they're going to do. Looking at the whole picture, there's a global slowdown. You're seeing country after country, except the United States, lowering their interest rates because their economies are going down. The UK, India, the ECB. The media is calling, for example, what's going on in the UK, they're calling it stagflation. It's not stagflation, it's dragflation. So what does that mean to oil prices? Well, less demand. Yeah, but if the wars go on, oil prices are going to go up. Oh, and they put sanctions, right? Trump just put sanctions on Russia, more sanctions on Iran to stop selling their oil. So you don't know how this game's going to play out. It's a freak show because the freaks are in charge. You look at the cover of our magazine this week. It's the politicians are zookeepers and we're just animals in a cage. That's all they look at us as. Hey, I'm the president. I'll tell you what to do. And listen, everybody out there, shut your mouth. You have no right to think for yourself or speak out unless you're a billionaire. I gotta hear the crap spewing out of Musk's mouth every damn day. Shut the hell up, you little guinea from the Bronx. I'm Musk. I'm the richest man in the world. You're just a piece of shit like everybody else out there. So you ask me where things are going. You got a crime syndicate running a country near you. So now you go on to gold prices. What's one of your top trends for 2024 from the Trends Journal? Golden year for gold. Gold only went up 25% last year. And now look at it. It's skyrocketing. And no president in modern history is more authoritarian than Trump. And again, I can't stand either one of them. By their deeds, you shall know them. What's your favorite war? Hey, I'm a bankster. Yeah, we screwed up the country with the housing crisis. Hey, you don't have a job? You got no money? You're deep in debt? Don't worry about it. Sign over here. You can't get a subprime mortgage. And what did the banksters do? The Federal Reserve gave them $29 trillion, according to the Levy Institute of Bard College, to bail out the banksters. You could go broke. Who the hell cares? I don't give a damn. Hey, but I'm Jamie Dimon. We're only convicted of 5 felonies. Oh, rigging the precious metals market. Yeah, we only paid $900 million. Shut the hell up. Where are things going? It's a crime syndicate in every damn country. People believe the crap they want to swallow. I mean, how could anybody call themselves a Republican or a Democrat, conservative or a liberal? How about being open-minded about all issues? But they're not. Look at it, one shithead after another, different president. In the Trends Journal this week, in our economic update, we said on the Trump side, which is king of Trumps, never in modern history has a newly elected president changed the game, called the shots, taken over power, signed as many executive orders in such a short time, 3 weeks, as is President Donald Trump. And all you Trump lovers, hey, I'm going to run for, I'm a candidate Trump. When I get into office, I'm going to end that Ukraine war in 24 hours. How you going to end it in 24 hours? I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to do it. Hey, got some. It's 3 weeks later, the war's still going on. Oh, and after you got elected, you said you were going to end it before you took office. Hey, shut the hell up. It's going to be another 100 days. And when I'm elected, I'm going to put 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico. Hey, you got elected. You didn't put tariffs on. What happened? Well, I'm putting them on February 1st. Yeah, but you took them off on February 3rd, and now you said you're going to wait another 30 days. One bullshit after another. Let's go back to January 23rd. Trump talked to the Davos gang. There's a quote. He would demand that interest rates drop immediately when he got elected. After the Fed, the next week, held interest rates where they are, this is what he said. Holding the rates at this point was the right thing to do. Hey, fat mouth, you just said last week that he would demand that interest rates drop immediately. Now let's go. Hey, did you see the latest numbers that came out? 12-month inflation rate, 3.3% when excluding food and energy. And what did Trump say? Interest rates should be lowered. something which would go hand in hand with upcoming tariffs. How stupid can anybody be to swallow the crap spewing out of his mouth? It's one piece of baloney after another. The facts are all there. Nothing goes straight up or straight down. Gold could have a big correction. It could go down $200-300 an ounce. But long term, we're very positive on it. Because there's geopolitical unrest, there's socioeconomic uncertainty, and this is going to be a president like this country's ever seen in modern history. By the way, I had lunch with his brother, Robert, back in 2017. He went on to tell me that when the father died, that he left a family over $500 million worth of real estate. Trump is nothing more than a little spoiled daddy's boy. This is my favorite book of everything I've written, what Sidney gave Honey Boy. And these are my other books, Trend Tracking, far better than Megatrends, Time Magazine, Trends 2000, international bestseller. I write in this book about growing up in the Bronx, 1946, right after the war. America's at the height of the spirit. They couldn't control me. Every time I got out of hand, me, my brothers, my parents, if you don't behave, you're going to military school. That was the greatest threat. Trump was so narcissistic, they sent him to military school in a place called Cornwall, New York, in the middle of nowhere. He is a dictator. And again, I totally agree with getting rid of all these stupid bureaucrat jobs. Cut this crap out. Whether it's not only federal government, get rid of them locally, city, state. I was the assistant to the Secretary of the New York State Senate. I worked on major political campaigns in Westchester County. I got pictures of me when I picked up Ronald Reagan at Chicago Hilton in front of a brunch for 16-hour board of directors. I was on the other side. That's why I know what I know. The bureaucrats are the lowest pieces of scum crap, other than politicians, that can't get a job in the real world and suck off the public tip. So I totally support getting rid of that crap. But on the other hand, his dictatorial, hey, you're against the genocide in Gaza? Get out of this country. Oh, yeah, you just signed that thing. Did you see that? You protest in college? So that's what's going on. It's a toss-up. Yeah, cut the damn government to nothing. And I'm in favor of tariffs if you get rid of income tax. Because once upon a time, America didn't have income tax. A slimy piece of shit made rotten hell, Woodrow Wilson, who gave us World War I. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. Yeah, that guy. What the hell are we doing over there? Gave us the Federal Reserve, gave us federal income tax, and gave us the IRS. We got our money from tariffs. I'm up here in Kingston, New York, 90 miles north of New York City. Used to be factories all around here, shirt factories all over. There was no such thing as Rust Belts before. It used to be made in America. It's going to take time. Made in America is the way it should be. I have dishes, Syracuse, China, from Syracuse, New York. West Virginia, we're making all kinds of glass things all over the country. Oh, and then that slick Willie Clinton gave us NAFTA. Hey, get the jobs down in Mexico. You get cheap labor, you make more money. And then he brought China into the World Trade Organization. You look at China's GDP from 1970 to 2001, 2 weeks after 9/11, economy shot up. What happened? From Europe to the United States, top manufacturers went over there, gave China all the manufacturing, high-tech, heavy industry that they never had before, didn't know what to do. Now they know how to do it. So let's go back to why I agree with tariffs. All things are connected in trend forecasting. Let's go back to the Ukraine war. What does Ukraine have to do with tariff? And what does that have to do with America? Okay. Biden, a little piece of scum crap, draft dodger, 5 draft deferments, but loved every war. That clown puts tariffs on Russia when the Ukraine war started. Putin's going to pay the price. We said, no, he's not. Russia has all the human and natural resources they need to be self-sufficient and self-sustaining. All those companies that pulled out of Russia, no, Russians took them over. No more McDonald's, no more Burger King, no more Starbucks. Yep, they all took over all these. They became self-sustaining. Their economy went up. America could become a self-sustaining economy. We have all the human and natural resources we need to do so. So tariffs make you more self-sustaining and self-sufficient. And not my quote, but from McKinley, the president, back before he got assassinated, he said, what do you want, cheap products or higher wages? So when you had manufacturing, you had higher wages. But now there's another whole game coming in. Like they're opening manufacturing plants, but they're still not paying people a lot of money. And foreign countries are coming in and opening the plants rather than American companies opening the plants. So it's a toss-up, but I think long-term, if they keep it going, it would be a positive.